What if I told you that you could change your life in the next few years? That your finances will not be the same from what it is now. Now, you don't need a fortune to change your life and to grow your wealth. All you need is time, consistency, and starting now. Now, imagine this, that every time you earn an income, you take a slice and you put it aside. Not just save, but invest in it. Over time, this snowballs and builds up, and it turns to a bigger pie, changing your financial fortune. You'd consider that this is magic. No, it's not magic. It's the power of compounding, and it's available to every person. If you begin today, your future self will thank you. You need to start small. You need to begin. It doesn't matter where you are in life. It doesn't matter what your income size is. You don't need to be an expert to begin investing. Don't worry about charts. Don't worry about all the jargons. You don't need to have a finance degree before you can start. There are some few things you need to avoid if you don't want to lose money. One, don't chase the hype. Every now and then, go bring hot tips, hot investment that can quadruple your money, that can give you financial freedom in one hot strike. Often, these are bubbles which will eventually burst. And if you are chasing these hypes, the chances that you lose your money is very high. The other thing too is that you must have a goal for investing. Why are you investing? Is it so that you can become financially free? That means that you're going to be aggressive on it, or you want to save for your school, you want to buy a house. Whatever it is, you need to have a goal that will motivate you to go all out in investing. You also do not need to invest money that you cannot afford to lose. Investing is a game of risk, and once there's risk involved, you can either win or lose. And so do not use your rent money for investing. Do not use the money that you set aside to pay your children's school fees for investing. Of course, if it does not go as expected, then you find yourself wanting. So things like the emergency fund should not be part of the money that you're using for investing. This should be only money that you are prepared to lose. As you are starting, you do not have a lot that you are prepared to lose, but definitely have some that this amount is what I'm investing with. If I lose it now, it will not change the quality of my life drastically, and take note of that and begin to do it. Now, numbers do not lie. Imagine that you are saving 500 cedis or even 5,000 cedis every month at an average interest rate of 10%, which is very possible. I mean, in our economy now, you can easily get 15%, 17% interest rate every month. Now, in saving 5,000 cedis every month for 1 year with an average interest rate of 10%, you'd have had 63,000 by end of year, around that much. In 10 years, by saving 5,000 consistently, you'd have been a millionaire. So, how did you get there? It was consistency and you ensuring that whatever it is that you want to do, you are committing yourself to doing it. So look at this. You're able to get $1 million in 10 years time. What if you have started 10 years prior? How much money have gone through your hands? Maybe you wouldn't have had $1 million, but do you think that you could have saved 500 cedis a month every month for the next 10 years with an average interest of 10%? You'd have had a cool 100,000 cedis. What if you could do more? So we're not talking about windfalls, we're not talking about getting extra income, we're talking about making this mundane monthly expenses, which is your investing. So go all ahead. And it's not really about the money that you have, it's about the habits that you develop. So let's consider Eric. Eric earns 50,000 cedis as he starts work. he's beginning his career. Now, as he begins work and he earns this income, he needs to sort people out. He needs to sort his family out. He needs to get a place to sleep. He needs to buy groceries. He needs to buy data. All of that. He needs to go for a trip because he's been planning of getting to this place for a long time now. He has money to do it. Eric spends money on every other expenditure except saving. And he tells himself that, oh, this amount is not very big. So when my income increases, I will definitely increase it. Fast forward to the next 5 years, Eric's salary is now from 50,000 is now gone to 150,000. It's multiplied by 3 times. Do you think that Eric's life will be better? No. He still spends this 150,000 and still goes broke every month. Why? It's not really about the money that he earns, it's about the habits that he forms. If you cannot save when you are earning 500 cedis, there's no way you save when you are earning 5,000. And if you fail to save when you are earning 5,000, there's no way you will do it when you are earning 50,000. Because guess what? As your income increases, so does your expenses. It increases to fill it. You're in a 1 bedroom, now your income increases, you want to go to 2 bedroom, you want to go to 3 bedroom. Now you want to leave where you are and go to an apartment. Now you want to leave the location you are and go to a better location. Every time there's something that will give you a reason to spend that extra income that has come to your hand. And so you need to make it a point to develop the habit of paying yourself first. We cannot overemphasize this. Pay yourself first means that you treat your savings as the number 1 item, expense item, before you look at every other expense on your list. And as you save, it gives you an opportunity to invest. And if you don't know anything at all, if you don't have any place to put your money, put them in government instruments. 1 year, the treasury bills, you can do 3 months, you can do 6 months, you can do 1 year, roll over every time. So what you can do is that if you're a salary worker, what you can do is that you determine that I'm saving 500 cedis every month and I'm putting it in investment. So the first month you buy the bills, the next month you buy the bills, the next month you buy the bills. If you are doing it in 1 year cycle, then every month you buy one for 1 year. Now the following year, the first one will mature, then you add your current month's investment amount to what matured so that it rolls it over like that. What it does is that your money is earning new income, your interest is earning new income as you also roll over. So there are 2 things that you are benefiting from. You are benefiting from your main capital that you are investing, and you're also benefiting from the interest that is also now earning you additional interest. So it is very important that you start. It is very important that you begin to have this budget. But why in Eric's case, how was he not able to save when his income increased from 5,000 to 100,000, from 50,000 to 100,000? It is because he ensured that whatever came to his hand went away. We cannot overemphasize the power of budgeting. You budget to ensure that whatever comes to your hand does not, whatever income that you get does not leave in terms of expenses. Whatever it is, you spend less than you are earning. It's the only way that you can accumulate money to grow your wealth. Growing wealth is in 3 phases. You accumulate it with the income that you are earning. Once you earn it, every time whatever comes to your hand goes out totally, then it means that you are not working on growing your wealth. You're not working on becoming financially free. So once it comes to your hand, you ensure that you spend less than you are having, less than you have earned, and whatever remains is what you save with and invest, use it for investment. But it's even better when you pay yourself first, meaning that you take it out before you consider any other expenses. Now, how do you get started? Have a goal. Why are you saving? Because the journey is not going to be easy. you would have, there will be times that you need money to go and do something, but if you are disciplined and you have the goal in view, it will help you to stay the course. Whatever it is that you need money for, whatever it is that is on your heart, whatever it is that you desire, wherever you want to see your life in the next 5-10 years, have that picture, put that into money, and work towards achieving that goal. Secondly, pick a simple option. As I said, don't go and complicate yourself with, oh, I want to invest in this, I want to invest in this. If you don't have anything at all, just pick the government instrument and put your money in, until you become aware of something better that you think will not lose you money. Because the goal of investing is to grow your wealth, but the number one thing you need to look out for is not to lose money. And you know that by giving it to the government, you will not lose money. Even though up until recently, we saw the government giving us haircuts. But give it to the government, do fixed deposit at the bank, at least you know that you're not going to lose your money. If you become aware of better options, then you can also look at those ones. The other thing too is that you need to start now. And start small. What's your current income level? How much of it can you save? Is it 5%? Start. Is it even 1%? Start. The goal is not to begin with a very big amount. Based on your circumstances, you're parting away a part of your income. That is not going to kill you. That's not going to drastically change your lifestyle. So begin with the amount that you think you're going to be comfortable with, and make sure that you are consistent with it. The best time to have started this was the last 10 years. The next best time is now. So whatever amount that you can part away with, begin with it, and as your income increases, then you can also increase that amount. One of the things you can also do to make it easier on yourself is to automate it. If you have that option that you can automate it in your account, whether it's your Momo or your bank account, you set a direct debit on it, you set a standing order on it, it helps you so that you don't have to be doing it manually. If you're doing it manually, chances are that there are some months that you not do it because you think that it's pressing and that this month I should use the money, next month I'll double it. No. You can use it, but there's no way you get a chance to double it because every time something comes up. The other benefit of also automating it is that once you do it, it makes it easy. It's like, it's not part of your disposable income again. And so you don't need to consider it when you are calculating how much you have left to spend. So automate it if you can. As we said, don't wait to say that, okay, I want to have my master's before I can invest. No, begin. Ensure that you're not losing money, but whatever it is, begin. But don't end there. Continue to invest in yourself by reading books, by investing in yourself. As you invest in yourself, you give yourself an opportunity to spot opportunities around you in your environment. You become self-aware of what it is that you can put your money into that can give you the kind of returns that you're looking at. You don't need to hold back. There are some people who are very, 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 you can say investment averse. You don't want to invest anything because you're afraid that you lose your money. You can be either of these three people. One, you save your money and you won't put it in any kind of instrument. And even though the interest rate could be higher than the rate you're getting on your money, you still don't care because you think that you are saving your money and that your money is safe. No, the value of the amount that we are saving over time reduces because of inflation. There are some of you also who, because you are afraid, you are not starting them. You are still saying, oh, I'll start next year, I'll start next 2 years. No, when the economy becomes better, I'll start. What you are doing is that you are losing out on the growth that have occurred during this period. That if you have started, you'd have enjoyed those growth also. So don't put it away and say that I'll start tomorrow. No, start now so that you can begin to enjoy the benefits today. Are you going to start now? Some of you also say that, oh, these self-development courses are scam. How will I take a course? I went through school for 4 years at university. It didn't even give me the opportunity to change my life, to change my mindset, to change the way I look at things. How will a one-day course help me to make more money? And so some are finding it difficult to invest in themselves, to spend money to ensure that they become better assets so that they can earn more. If you find yourself in one of these three, ensure that you will get out of it. No, don't remain aloof to investing, and don't say that I'm afraid to lose money. Begin now, and your future self will thank you. If you do this today and you're saving a consistent amount, and even if you don't add as the years go by, I can assure you that your life will not be the same in the next 5 to 10 years. Once you have $1 million in your account working for you, you know that you have options. You're not trapped in life. It gives you the opportunity to pursue things that brings fulfillment to you and helps you to do your God-given purpose, and also affect a lot more people. So there you have it. Start small. Learn to invest and grow your wealth. Thank you.